If you have questions, concerns, and are just lost when it comes to planning for retirement, meet Steve Hoyl and Derrick Caldwell of the Hoyl Financial Group.
Starting in January, you could see more money in your paycheck, or maybe not. The IRS is out with a new tax bracket to help tamp down inflation. Here's CNN's Vanessa Yurkovic.
This could be significant for a lot of Americans. Every year, the IRS readjusts the tax brackets, and they've widened all of them this year. So let's take an example. For example, if you were making $45,000 in 2023, your tax bracket was 22%. This year, because of the widening of those brackets, you're only going to be taxed at 12%. So that's significant savings for everyday Americans.
That is huge. And why that sounds like great news, the one thing that isn't changing is how income triggers retirees to pay tax on monthly Social Security benefits. It's estimated that more than half of those receiving government retirement checks next year will pay tax on what they get. Can you help us with this?
Absolutely. You know, that's one thing, too, we talk about in our education classes, too, Jess, is that I would say probably 75%. What do you think, Steve? People don't even know Social Security can be taxed. And as we see more and more people push towards taking Social Security earlier, well, without hitting that full retirement age, too, if you're still working, you have serious income restrictions and they will come after your Social Security, hands down. So, you know, that's something that we really try to plan out and, you know, get that Social Security sweet spot when we talk about taxes and everything. And we have to go through that with people because we're seeing a lot more people take it early, right? Steve, 62, 63.
That what happens is people all of a sudden see they can turn their Social Security on at 62, so they just sign up for it. And then a year from then, all of a sudden they get this letter from the IRS that says, you know, you owe us, you know, $25,000, $30,000. And they're like, wait, they told me I could take it. Well, you know, just because you can take it doesn't mean it's the right time to take it. And then, Derrick, you know, we see people give up that 8% roll up. Yes, I said 8% government guaranteed from age 62 all the way to age 70. And, you know, Derrick, when interest rates were zero and inflation was flat, that maybe wasn't a bad idea, but we've experienced 9.5% inflation during the last year. All of a sudden, you're going to need that roll up. You're going to need that higher amount of money from Social Security to get you in and through retirement. So, you know, it's about sitting down with us and figuring out what is the right bucket of money to take at the right time. Maybe it's retirement, some of your 401k money, IRA money at 62, but making sure you take the right bucket of money at the right time. You know, that's what we love to do at Hoyl. We love to partner with people. You know part of the puzzle. Derrick knows part of the puzzle. I know part of the puzzle. But we're better together. And that's what we do is team up and help people get through retirement. These tax changes that are going to come in 24, they're huge. But I'm going to guarantee you one thing. Whether you like Trump or not, because his name's on it, it doesn't matter. But the Trump tax package, if it's not renewed in 2025, I'm going to tell you something, guys. You're going to see taxes like you've never seen. It doesn't matter whether you're red, blue, who you like for politics. What you need to do is make sure you have your house shored up, because it doesn't matter what happened on Wall Street or in Washington. But I'm telling you what, today is the time to be concerned what's happening on your street.
When you talk about taxes, yes, widening the tax brackets definitely help us going into 2024. That gives us ability to do some further Roth conversions with clients and everything to kind of take advantage of that. But one thing they forget to mention on taxes and everything is Medicare, right? As you take on more income, you get tax. I mean, your Medicare payments go up. And that's another thing when we talk about tying into Social Security and people taking early and everything, that a lot of people don't understand that, you know, the more income you take too, Medicare charges go up. So your medical starts to go up more. There's a lot of different facets to this that need to be, you know, looked at and walked through. Jess, I talked to a lady the other day. She didn't even know she had to pay for Medicare.
Oh my gosh.
And really, yeah. Well,
it's free. The government's going to give that to me.
But Steve, you think about how we're educated as country and everything, right? That's so crazy. 62, most people know 62, you can start to claim Social Security. They don't know that's taxed or anything. They're just told you can start to take it. It's the same thing with Medicare. You can start to take it at 65, but they don't ever say, oh, yeah, it comes out of your Social Security check. You're actually paying for it. Nobody goes into that. I mean, college, everything we go through education wise, and 401ks and your employer, it's not like the employer is going to tell you 10 years ahead, hey, make sure you start planning for Medicare. They don't do that. I thought about that when I was talking with her, and I was like, you're right that, in our industry, we know that like it's second nature, but to, everybody else and normal Joes, I mean, yeah, why would you think you had to pay for it?
Absolutely, Derrick. The thing is, the devil is in the details. That's where it starts. And, people all the time, they'll come see us and, talk about their Social Security. Well, wait a minute. Your previous spouse died. You were married to him for 10 years and you're 62. Maybe you should take their Social Security up until age 70 and then turn yours on. They changed a lot of the loopholes with Social Security, but there's still some great ones out there. And, I know you don't know what you don't know, but when you partner and you have time and you have options on your side, that's what matters.
So please give us a call. We're going to give a complimentary tax analysis out for everybody. We will also look at the Social Security sweet spot, Medicare, all those facets we deal with on a daily basis. We will review for you and tell you what's the best position to put yourself in for the future. So taxation isn't going to be as much of a burden as what you're expecting.
If you'd like to sit down with Steve and Derrick or a member of the Hoyl Financial Group, visit retiretexasstyle.com.
Hoyl Financial is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Please consult with your attorney, accountant, and or tax advisor for advice concerning your particular circumstances. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Bonus annuities may include higher surrender charges, longer surrender charge periods, lower caps, higher spreads, or other restrictions that are not included in similar annuities that do not offer a premium bonus feature. Read your contract for restrictions, limitations, or penalties. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Hoyl Financial Group, Texas Insurance License 1719183.